Our topic is inverse trigonometrical function again from class 12, and now because in previous video I explained about the identities and formulas, but today our topic is new topic. They are related with again the inverse trigonometrical functions, but now here we like the use the concept of trigonometrical functions and how trigonometrical value you substitute in form of the like inverse trigonometrical some questions are given, and then how you simplify or how you write down in the simplest form, that is by which trigonometrical identities trigonometrical ratios you substitute, and then you got the simplest form. So now here we discuss like some specific terms like here. So simplify trigonometrical expressions involving inverse trigonometrical functions, and following substitutions are very useful. So now here we discuss some trigonometrical identities and then their use and their substitutions. Here we listed first, and then with the help of example I also explain about the how you substitute these trigonometrical values, and then how you got the your given trigonometrical inverse trigonometrical function, how you simplify the with the help of these trigonometrical ratios. Okay, so now first here we discuss like you have the first term like a square minus x square in the form of like inverse trigonometry, and then which trigonometry ratios you substitute here. A square minus x square, it means x equal to a sin theta, or you put a cos theta. Not oblique here, you put also the comma like or this value. And then how you use this like a sin theta and a cos theta, because we know the trigonometrical identities here. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Okay, so sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Similarly, cos square theta equal to 1 minus sin square theta. So there are two forms only, 1 minus sin square, 1 minus cos square. So on behalf of this trigonometrical identities, here we substitute like a equal to x equal to a sin theta or x equal to a cos theta. A square means any any scalar term are given here like 4 minus x square. So in place of x you put 2 here, and then you substitute and you got the solution of this trigonometrical form. Okay, similarly now we have the same condition now here, a square plus x square. A square plus x square, also we know that 1 plus tan square theta, we know that that is sec square theta, and similarly 1 plus cot square theta, that is cosec square theta. Okay, so now we have in one addition, there are two trigonometrical identities from the trigonometry, 1 plus tan square and 1 plus cot square. So both they have the solutions like sec and cosec, because there are two terms and now they are converted into the single term like sec square here, and now you have 1 plus cot square, then you form the like cosec square only. So now two terms, binomial terms you convert into the monomial, and then you simplify your function similarly. Okay, and now but not remember like how you put a theta and a cot theta. Therefore I revise the concept of trigonometrical identities. And now the same concept for third, x square minus a square. Again we have here a x equal to a sec theta and a cosec theta. Why here we use a sec theta and a cosec theta, the same trigonometrical concept, but using this identity. And now like you forward this identity, sec square theta minus 1 equal to tan square theta. And similarly again you use the same concept here, cosec square theta, which is minus 1, and then you have cot square theta. So sec square theta minus 1 and cosec square theta minus 1, you got a single term like tan square and the cot square. So similarly we have the three substitution, they are related with the three trigonometrical identities, and now you got the solution in binomial form into the monomial form, and then you simplify your trigonometrical expression, now you convert into the very simplest form. And now one another formula like you have square root of a plus minus x upon a minus plus x. Then always you substitute x equal to a cos 2 theta. Why this formula here we use? Because we know that only in case of trigonometry, we know the formula for 1 plus cos 2 theta. That is 2 cos square theta. And similarly, if minus sign is here, so 1 minus cos 2 theta equal to 2 sin square theta. Okay, so now again we have two terms, binomial terms, they are converted into the monomial, and then now you have the square root sign, so square root, all values they are form of the square and the square roots are cancelled out. Similarly, one more concept according to the square root sign. One square root here like a square plus minus of x square, a square minus plus of x square, and then again their substitution is no change. In place of x square you substitute a square cos 2 theta, because a square is common, and then again you form the same formula it is converted into the 1 plus cos theta, it is converted into the 1 minus cos 2 theta, but formula is same, 2 sin cos square theta and 2 sin square theta. So some trigonometrical identities you use here, and then you derive your concept on behalf of this some very simplest form, because now here you have two terms, binomial terms, and after putting trigonometrical ratios your function convert into the monomial form, and then you simplify the given big expression into the small form. Okay, so now one more formula here explained, like sometimes we have 1 plus sin 2 theta also, and so much confusion between this, so I also want to this like you solve 1 plus sin 2 theta. So 1 you put as it is, and we know that formula for the sin 2 theta, that is 2 sin theta and cos theta. Okay, so now here we put the 1 means we know that this is the trigonometrical identities. Here we write down sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So in place of 1 you put sin square plus cos square. So here you put sin square theta plus cos square theta, and 2 sin theta cos theta already here. So now here form the identity, since we know that a square plus b square plus 2ab, which is a plus b of whole square. Since now we have sin theta plus cos theta of whole square, or you write down maybe cos theta plus sin theta of whole square, because we know that a plus b of whole square, which is b plus a of whole square, there is no change between these two terms. So like always you have 1 plus minus sin theta, like same here 1 plus minus sin 2 theta, because same sign you use here and same here, plus minus sin 2 theta. So there is no change, only here you change the sign. If 1 plus minus sin 2 theta, if plus is here, so plus sign you put here, and minus, so you put minus here. Similarly for cos, you use cos and then sin, then also it is very easy going, because sometimes this type of trigonometrical substitution also you use in the inverse trigonometrical functions. So I think you put first, you prerequisite your knowledge, like according to the 11th class, first you revise all the trigonometrical formula, and then you continue with the like this type of substitutions. First you revise your concept, some trigonometrical identities you do the practice, and then some substitutions, some specific formula that is very useful in trigonometry. In generally too much time we use this formula, 1 plus cos 2 theta and 1 minus cos 2 theta. So especially first you focus on this formula, and now one focus also you, then here you have the convert the half angle, because you have 2 theta here, then it is converted to the theta. So that is important, because sometimes we have 1 plus cos theta, so now its formula is 2 cos square theta by 2, because your angle converted to the half. Similarly same concept are there, maybe 1 plus, maybe 1 minus, so use the concept of double angle converted to the half angles. So these all formulas you revise, and now we have the now this all activity here we explain with the help of example. We have the example, and now here we illustrate how you write down trigonometrical, use the trigonometrical identities, and how you convert our simplest form in the like following questions. So question is same like these all questions, the given questions you first simplify into the simplest form. So now start first question. Cot inverse a upon under root of x square minus a square. Okay, so first we know, because previously I explained about the which value you put according to the trigonometrical identities, and now here we have x square minus a square. So since we know that x square minus a square, then you substitute x equal to a sec theta or a cosec theta. Okay, but now here which value you put, a sec theta or a cosec theta? So depend on the outside value is cot, and cot is related with the cosec. So basically here we substitute first cosec theta, and then if your cosec square minus 1, that is cot, and cot tends to in like a numerator, then it convert into the sec, tan, and tan is not outside. So basically here we substitute value x equal to a sec theta. So now put x equal to a sec theta. So sec theta equal to x by a and theta equal to sec inverse x by a. Okay, this is the substitution. Here you put this value x equal to a sec theta, then cot inverse you put a as it is, and then under root of x square means a square sec square theta minus a square. Okay, then cot inverse as it is, a upon under root of a square is common, sec square theta minus 1, and then cot inverse a. We know that the identity sec square theta minus 1, which is tan square theta. Okay, then simplify this value. So cot inverse a upon a tan theta. Because square root sign and square root sign are removed, and then a cancel out. Okay, and then cot inverse 1 by tan is cot theta. So theta is cot is cancelled out theta here, and theta we know that that is the value of sec inverse x by a. Okay, so now this value, this is very big value, and now here we convert into the very simplest form, sec inverse x by a. Okay, only substitution like on behalf of here x square minus a square, and then substitute this value, and we got in the simplest form. Similarly, we have the same question second. Tan inverse x plus under root of 1 plus x square. Okay, so now we have here same value 1 plus x square. It means there are two options. Now again write down the conditions. If we have a square plus x square, then there are the option for x is a tan theta or a cot theta, because we know that 1 plus tan square and 1 plus cot square, there are two identities. So now here we substitute like first value x equal to a tan theta, but in place of a you have 1. So put here x equal to only tan theta, because the value of a is 1. So only you put x equal to tan theta, and then substitute in the given expression like x here, so you put tan theta. Now similarly same again, you have a square root, so square root 1 plus tan square theta. Now we know that the identity of 1 plus tan square theta, which is sec theta, and now square root sign is here, so square root sign remove, and then you have tan inverse tan theta plus sec theta. Okay, so now again it is not solvable because tan inverse now inside value is tan in sec. So first here we convert into the simplest form again. Tan is sin by cos, and sec we know that that is 1 by cos. Okay, and then taking the LCM is cos theta. So we have sin theta plus 1. And then now here we substitute the value of sin theta. We know that 1 plus sin theta, but I also explain about the 1 plus cos theta formula. So sin theta, since we know that, is also we write down in form of cos 90 minus theta, and cos theta also here we change sin pi by 2 minus theta, because now here listed two types of conditions. So basically, for easy going, you convert into the half like a quadrant formula, and now you have 1 plus cos pi by 2 minus theta, and similarly in the denominator you have sin of pi by 2 minus theta. Now your both the trigonometrical ratios, they are changed, and now we know that the formula basically 1 plus cos a is 2 cos square a by 2, and similarly sin a, that is 2 sin a by 2 cos a by 2. Okay, now this formula is converted to the half angle. So half angle is very important. Now your angle is pi by 2 minus theta, so it converted into the half, it is pi by 4 minus theta by 2. So here you convert this value tan inverse of 1 plus, so your value 2 cos square pi by 4 minus theta by 2. And similarly same in the denominator, 2 sine pi by 4 minus theta by 2 cos pi by 4 minus theta by 2. Okay, then 2 cancel out, 1 cos is cancel out, so therefore tan inverse cos by sine, that is cot, so cot pi by 4 minus theta by 2. So now again tan inverse is outside, inside value is cot. So again you convert the coordinate formula. We know that cot theta is tan pi by 2 minus theta. So tan inverse cot, you write down the form of 10, but use the concept of pi by 2. Pi by 2 minus theta, and theta is, you have pi by 4 minus theta by 2. Okay, so now 10 are simplified. You have pi by 2 minus pi by 4 plus theta by 2. Pi by 2 minus pi by 4 you simplified, then it is pi by 4, and now plus theta by 2. So you put pi by 4 as it is plus 1 by 2, and now what is the value of theta here? You simplify here from theta equal to tan inverse x. Okay, so we write down here 1 by 2 tan inverse x. So this is the simplified form, because tan inverse x plus under root 1 plus x square is lengthy, and now after putting the value, after putting the trigonometrical ratio, now it is going very in simplest form. So by there are two examples here. We explain how you substitute the trigonometrical value, trigonometrical ratios, and then there are some applications, some formulas you use here, and then convert into the very simplest form. So all given questions you do the same according to their situation, according to their conditions, which value you want to put, because now basically we use the trigonometrical identity concept. So first you revise the concept of like trigonometrical identities and trigonometrical ratio formulas, and then which formula is comfortable in putting in substituting the inverse trigonometrical questions, and then that formula you substitute, and then whole question convert into the simplest form. Okay, now two more questions. They are related with the same, but with the different trigonometrical identities. Now here we have sine 2 tan inverse under root of 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. Fourth is x plus under root 1 minus x square upon root 2. And again the same are you doing here. You convert into the simplest form. So now here we start the third question. Sine 2 tan inverse under root of 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. Okay, since we know that according to the formula, if square root sine and we have here a plus minus x or a minus plus of x, and then x equal to a cos 2 theta. Okay, in substitution always you put in this way, because all substitutions first previously we show out if this type of symbols are given, then with trigonometrical ratios we use as the substitutions. So now here we use the, in place of x equal to a cos 2 theta, but here in place of a is 1 given, so x equal to directly you put cos 2 theta. So substitute x equal to cos 2 theta, and then 2 theta, which is cos inverse x, and theta equal to 1 by 2 cos inverse x, and then sine 2 tan inverse under root of 1 minus cos 2 theta upon 1 plus cos 2 theta. Okay, so we know that formula. 1 plus cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta, and 1 minus cos 2 theta is 2 sin square theta. So after putting this formula, we have sine 2 tan inverse under root of 2 2 sin square theta by 2 theta only, and then 2 cos square theta. So 2 cancel out, and then sine of 2 tan inverse. Okay, sine by cos is tan square, and then sine 2 tan inverse of tan theta. Now tan cancel out, so you have only sine, and that is 2 theta. Okay, so we know that sine 2 theta is, you put the value of like cos theta, you know that like here, and sine 2 theta, so we write down sine 2 theta in form of the cos, that is 1 minus cos square 2 theta, and cos square 2 theta we know that is x, so it is under root of 1 minus x square. So this is also we convert into the very simplest form, because this whole trigonometrical expression like how much, and then after putting some values, you got very like your answer very in the short form, like under root of 1 minus x square you have. Okay, so similarly same question now fourth here we start, and then putting some trigonometrical ratio, and then we have the whole trigonometrical part into very simplest. Okay, then now here we have, there are like under root only a single term, and now 1 minus x square, we know that trigonometrical identity since a square minus x square, that is a substitution of x equal to a sin theta, or you put x equal to a cos theta. Okay, so but here in place of a, that is 1 is given, so put x equal to a sin theta only. Okay, then sin inverse, here you put sin theta because x is given, then under root of 1 minus sin square, and upon root 2 is given here, so you put root 2, and then sin inverse sin theta plus 1 minus sin square, that is cos square, and then after simplify the root sign, then convert it to the cos theta, and now 1 by root 2. Okay, so sin inverse, now you separate the terms, so sin theta into 1 by root 2, and now plus cos theta is also you have 1 by root 2. Okay, and we know that formula for 1 by root 2, because this is at the principal value, so you convert into the like trigonometrical form, so sin theta, and now 1 by root 2 you write down cos pi by 4, and now here we write down cos theta, and then this value we write down sin pi by 4. But why here we write down cos pi by 4? Why not here write down sin pi by 4? Because outside value you form like sin inverse. So inside formula first you make sin something is here. So we know that one trigonometrical value sin is here, and another value may be cos, because sin A, cos B and cos A sin B is required for the formula of sin. Because now here we put sin, and cos, then this formula make a cos theta. And now here outside value is not cos theta, therefore we make the alternate trigonometrical terms here. Sin theta cos pi by 4 and cos theta is sin pi by 4. And since here we know that the trigonometrical formula, trigonometrical identity, subangle formula, sin A cos B plus cos A sin B, which is sin of A plus B. Okay, then sin inverse inside value, that is theta plus pi by 4. Okay, so sin now here remove. You have theta plus pi by 4, and then pi by 4 theta you find out from here, because sin theta equal to x, then theta equal to sin inverse x. So here you put in place of theta is sin inverse x. Okay, so now your trigonometrical values convert into the very simplest form. So all variety of the questions, like for example here we illustrate with the different substitutions with different category wise, they are all substitutions are very different, and then we use the formula like trigonometrical formula here, and then all expressions are given, and we all expression convert into the simplest form. So all questions are very easy. Now you do the practice for the like same variety of the questions with the different substitutions, and then try, and then you use the concept of trigonometrical ideas first you taking, and basically first you know the trigonometrical ratio and identity form, and that form you use in the like simplest convert into the simplest form. Thank you for watching this video.